I'm going to show you two ways to plant a tomato plant. With most plants, you will plant them at the level that they are currently in their pot. The tomato is an exception. We're going to plant this tomato deep because we want it to grow roots along the stem. That'll make it more drought tolerant and enable it to draw on the resources in your soil. First thing we're going to do is pinch off some of the lower leaves, leaving just the ones at the very top. And then we're going to, let's see, dig a hole that's going to be pretty deep. And we'll put our extra soil in a bucket to make it easier to fill back in afterwards. Unless you get hooked on your irrigation. As you're digging, you can check every once in a while to see if you're getting deep enough. By bending down and testing it, kind of setting it in there. I want to go a little deeper than this, so I'll probably do another shovel. Hold the plant like this in your hand, tap, and so now I'm holding the root mass. I might untangle it a little bit, not too much, and then flip it straight back in. Then I'm going to use the soil in the bucket to gradually, don't want to do this too fast because you don't want to snap the tomato off. Keep it straight as you're backfilling. I could have had a bamboo stick on this one, might have been good. Think about that. I probably didn't plant it as deeply as it could have been. But still, it's still at least another 6 or 8 inches deeper than it was in its pot. So, when you get the soil amount around it that you like, you can kind of firm it in a little bit. Put a stake in if you really want to. And then I recommend these square cages. I like these the best. They're made out of sturdy metal. They can store flat and be used year after year. The plant doesn't look that big right now, but about a month or so from now, it'll be quite large and it'll need all this room that the cage will give it. If it were cold in your area, you could put clear plastic around it that you would hold on with clothespins on cool days and then open it on a warm day. So some of you, I realize, don't have gardens, so you might want to plant in a pot. You want something pretty good size. Any of these would work. Let's see. I think we're going to go with the middle size. I think I like a bigger one. A little bigger. Okay. Just got to make sure it's going to be big enough too that your cage will fit. It'll be good. I like these cages that have kind of a coating on. There again, it's thick wire, thick gauge. It will last a long time, and this coating seems to protect it. So while it's a little bit of an investment in the beginning, it's worth it. So this tomato, since we're planting in a container, we still want to go deep. It doesn't matter that it's a little bit curved because it's going to be, most of this is going to be covered. We are going to pinch off some of the lower leaves and then tap it in your hand, loosen it up a little, and here we're going to plant it right on the bottom of the pot. I'm going to set it all the way down on the bottom of the pot. That'll give me the most space for root development. And you need to use some kind of a potting soil. Don't use garden soil. That kind of soil is going to be too heavy for a container. And I don't mean weight-wise. I mean it'll be too dense and hard for the plant to be able to get nutrients. Plants in containers appreciate a potting mix. We just keep filling, spread the soil around the back. Fill it all over the place like this. When you get it all full or nearly full, it's a good time to put the cage on. Probably a good idea to put it in the location it's going to be in before you water, then it won't be as heavy. So reach down inside the cage so you can kind of guide the plant so you don't completely break it off. And you shove the cage on. There you go. Press all the way down. Then I'll keep filling, then I'll water it in, and that's how you do it.